So Minecraft Skyblock here on MCHub has finally reset, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So currently we're on the island that I have created with a few people. Currently right now it's just me and Ernie, and then I'm soon gonna maybe have someone else. I'm not too certain. We'll see what happens with that, but we do have our island created. But either way, I already have done a decent bit of stuff. Since I logged on the server, we do have a spawner upgrade slip, which I do have to figure out what this even does. I did claim my G kits. If we go ahead and do /G kit, I've claimed all them, the spawner, which gave the upgrade that we got there, and of course the grinder gear that we have in our inventory that we're gonna put on. And Ernie was grinding out his battle pass, so he's gotten a lot of items in here that we have kind of stored up for a bit. So far, that is everything that's been done on the island. And what I do want to go ahead and do is use some credits, and we're gonna buy some dirt and grass. And the reason for that is we're gonna move our NPCs around because these guys are in the way and it's kind of annoying. So we're gonna go up from right here and we're gonna have it out 3 blocks. So there's about 7 NPCs, so we're gonna make 7 slots that we're gonna put them at. So what we're gonna do is use the toggle menu. We're gonna go to island management, go to island menu, go to NPCs, and we'll start moving them over. So we left click for current position, there we go. And we're just gonna line them all up over here. So the good thing about these NPCs, they don't actually need a block under them, but I did want to organize them and line them up perfectly, so now we have them all in place. We do need to move our island information at some point, but I'll leave it here for now. But if you are excited for the MCHub Skyblock series, make sure to leave a like on the video. I'd appreciate it a lot. It helps get the video out in the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, with that out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and start destroying our whole island. So then of course we have an area to work with for what we want to build, of course, at some point in the future. And I think we're gonna buy the battle pass today as well, because apparently there's 100 tiers in the battle pass already available. It just depends on how many you can get per day for challenges to do those tiers, which is pretty interesting. So I went ahead and destroyed the rest of the island, and I moved over the hologram. As you can see, everything is gone, so we just have our island generator, all the NPCs, and our island information, and of course our chest and spawn. So one thing I did get done was in Island Mastery, the command, I did actually get coal done because there was a lot of coal when mining the island. And if we look in Island Mastery again, I also did the wheat because there was wheat as well. But before we go ahead and progress on the island any further, we're gonna go into the battle pass and we're actually going to buy the premium battle pass. Let's go ahead and do that. 1,000 gold coins. And we'll go ahead and claim everything that we can claim. So we got a mythical key and we got a robot here that we'll go ahead and put in the chest, which I think we can make a better tier if we combine it. There we go, we got gold. We'll make a gold for the grinder, which is not bad. And we already have a collection box unit already, which is going to be good when we're doing automation. We also do have some pet boxes. We're just going to go ahead and open those. I'm not really expecting too much from pets. And we got a decent Salwan, not bad. So in pass, we have to kill 1 boss, which I don't think we're doing anytime soon, and it has to be in the top 5. And then we also have to enchant a tool. Like, can I upgrade any enchants on my pickaxe already? Okay, so the enchants cost EXP is what I'm looking at right now, so we can't really upgrade anything until we get XP or EXP going. One thing we are gonna do is go into the store or /buy, and we're gonna go ahead, go to the crate keys, and we're gonna buy the loot boxes. We're gonna get 3 of them. That's about it. I'm not expecting to win much from this. We'll go ahead, right click this, and it should start opening it. Come on, give us a skin. Unfortunately, nothing there, which is not great. Got a lot of pet candies, oh my gosh. I just went ahead and enabled the toggle for the virtual candies, so hopefully I don't have this problem again. But we did get a white scroll. This apparently applies to a spawner, that's interesting. Anyways, let's go to the second crate or loot box. Come on. A robot charm for auto sell, okay. And then of course we're gonna open one more. Here we go. And we got nothing too great, unfortunately. So what I think I'm gonna do with all the money that we have currently is we're gonna make a farm, and we're gonna start progressing on our farming mastery. I think is the first plan of action here. Since we've destroyed everything on our island, of course, I don't actually know how low we can go down. We're gonna go as low as we can go on our island build limit, and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Alright, I got it figured out. We're on the very bottom layer we can go to, and we're gonna build in 1 chunk for now, and we'll maybe expand in the future, but for now, 1 chunk seems good enough. And we're gonna actually put everything into our collection box. We're gonna put it right in the middle of this chunk, so we'll have to set that up as well. But if I go ahead and start tilling the land, I want to know if it actually goes back to normal or not. Oh, it automatically waters on its own. Okay, never mind. That's even better. So we can just go ahead and till the land. Don't even need a single water bucket. I seriously like that a lot, just so then you don't have to waste a few spots. It maximizes efficiency and I love it. So one thing I did realize is the seeds that we did obtain from our island as a whole when I started apparently got sold when I was selling all the random blocks. So this is all we have for now, unfortunately. But I think we can do something better. So if I'm not mistaken, you place down a farming robot like this and it should farm all the loot that is in the range, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I understand now. I've done a little bit of testing here. This is how it works. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we put it here. This is where the bot is going to sit. They have a radius on how far they can reach out, and apparently it reaches out 7 blocks with a gold farmer, which is good to know. We'll figure out what the highest tier has for a radius in the future, but there is upgrades we can purchase with, of course, shards, and we're gonna actually upgrade. I think the efficiency and the fortune, I think, is the best option. We're gonna get 2 upgrades, so we're just gonna actually go all in on these. Didn't we get a charm or something? Yeah, we got a charm here. Auto sells a robot once every hour. Now this guy is gonna sell and put everything into IS Vault, so everything is gonna go into here, all the credits that we get. What I do want to go ahead and check is if I can use a collection unit or whatever it's called. Basically, what I'm wondering is if I put it down here above all of this, will it collect all the wheat if I actually break this? So if I broke it, it puts the seeds in as well, and we can withdraw them, which is really good as well. So now we can easily just farm this manually. So what I'm gonna do is start working on the wheat tier. Apparently there's a tier shop with points that you can purchase certain upgrades in. I'm definitely gonna have to look into this and ask around from my island members on what exactly all this is for. But I'm gonna start working on the wheat tier in our island mastery, and I will give an update here in a moment. So it's been, I don't know, maybe an hour or so since I recorded the last clip. I've done a lot of farming, and as you can see, I have 2 collection units now. I opened some crate keys that I forgot to open, some mythical ones, and I actually removed the farming robot because apparently it's quite useless. These all grow on their own. I thought it was because of the farming robot for some reason, so that was just a silly mistake on my part. But what I've been doing is using my 2x sell wand whenever there's a booster and selling all the wheat in one chest as well as seeds when I have extra. So we have 1.1 million credits, which is nice. It is unfortunate I spent a ton into the gold robot, but eventually when we get another farmer for gold robot, we will definitely go ahead and combine it because I think I can get back a decent amount of the shards again, which is going to be good. But what I've been doing is trying to get my island mastery up, as I said previously. If we take a look here, we have tier 4 and we're about to hit tier 5 here. Essentially what that means is we can spend 5 points into an upgrade here, and the first one we're gonna get is double mastery chance, and then we're gonna invest in, I believe, crop fortune and then enchanted drop. I think those are the most ideal options for me personally. So we'll go ahead and start farming. Once we get the tier, we'll go ahead and get that upgrade because it'll help us progress further. So there we go, tier 5. Let's go ahead, go here, upgrade this once. But as you can see, it's now 10 points for a 10% chance, but we have now a 5% chance every time we break a single piece of wheat to get 2 progression, I believe now. So it saves us time. But what I've been doing is farming the wheat and then placing them all in. So basically I go in here, grab all the wheat seeds out, all the wheat, I put all the wheat in here or in at least one of these chests, and then I do it here as well. Any of the spare seeds after I'm done placing them will go into here and be sold as well. Basically, it's just a repeating cycle of making credits and progressing further in the island farming currently, but it's going good so far. I've found out that you get shards and XP from quite literally farming as well. I think it's just basic tasks that do it. And if you are playing on 1.21.11, you can actually go ahead and go in your options and controls and can change the use item / place block to toggle, and then whenever you want to place in seeds, you just switch on your scroll wheel to different item stacks, and you press right click once and then it just does it for you. It's way easier than holding right click or spamming it. Instead, I can just click it once. So not much has really changed on the island besides the expansion of the farm, getting the new upgrade that we just got, and I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is try and get those last 2 upgrades going, the crop fortune and of course the enchanted crops. So even though this was a short update, I will give an update here in a moment on when we are actually at that point of getting those upgrades, so I will be right back. So it is the next day, and I do want to give a final update on things that have gone on the island. So first of all, if we take a look at our island members, we now have Dividing on our island, and we of course have Ernie and myself, and that's all we're gonna have on the island because apparently it scales how much progress you have to do for masteries, which is kind of a pain if you have too many people on your island. So we're not going to be going any further on getting more people. And we have been collecting a lot of loot, or mainly Dividing has, because what Dividing's been doing is running the dungeons, getting a lot of charms, and also got a interstellar farmer. Essentially, it's what we had with a gold farmer, but it's the best here in the game. Essentially, we're trying to get this guy filled up to around as much items as we can get it to. Currently, it's at 10%. And then what we're gonna do is go into island upgrades at some point and upgrade our max robots per type, because we do need to upgrade this at least once so we can start making a lot of progress. And we need 100 million credits and of course 10,000 shards, which the shards are not the problem, it's mostly the credits, which I have been putting credits in the vault, and we have around 10 million together, I believe, which is not bad, but this guy is definitely gonna make us the most. And we now have 2 cobble cubes, which I don't think we've been upgrading these or even using them really. We just have them. I don't really know how we got them in the first place. We'll maybe look into them at some point, but we now have a ton of farming robots, miner robots, and grinder robots. Mainly most of these are coming from, I believe, the dungeons, so I gotta run that more often. I know Dividing's been running it like crazy. And we also have a mining setup. I don't know if Ernie or Dividing made this, but either way, it's a mining setup, ton of lava, and a ton of water. You basically run through here with a pickaxe, and you use a enchant known as prospecting. It essentially gives you more EXP, which is used for enchanting, and it's probably the best way, at least right now for us, to get XP. So I have around 2,000 XP. If I go ahead and enchant this pickaxe, take a look at 1 level, we can get it to 19, so now we have it at 19, which is good. Also, let's go over the masteries. So we'll go over our ores first. We've upgraded our cobblestone, which essentially you can upgrade anything you want in here. We're working on next is the chance of shards, but we currently have, I believe, the double mastery chance and the XP boost. And the difference between all of these masteries is when you're trying to upgrade to a new tier in the mobs, you need to kill the previous tier, but a specific amount of them. And then for crops, you need to unlock with points to upgrade on your crop tier. So right now we're currently saving all our points to get to the next tier crop, which is known as beetroot. But if we look in here as well, we do have 1 upgrade called the enchanted drops. We aren't going to be getting the crop fortune, unfortunately, because we need to focus this upgrade now sooner than later. And we also did get 1 upgrade into, of course, the double mastery chance that I got earlier in the video. But I do want to showcase how much these make the enchanted drops, because it's roughly a decent amount more than the regular drops, especially when you have a ton of cell multipliers. And Dividing went ahead and ran a lot of PvE in dungeons, so we're running at a perfect mode for our island generator, with of course a ton of fuel in here. So in about 17 hours from now, all this fuel will be gone, but basically it runs the robots and our spawners way more efficient. Like right now it's 500% on efficiency for our spawners, so it's probably the same for the robots, which is good. And yes, we do have a spawner set up. We have a chicken spawner level 25. So that's really all that has changed on the island so far. We got another collection box down for the ore farm, of course, but that's pretty much it. But we do have, of course, 20 of this wheat here that we're gonna go ahead and sell with multipliers. So here's a good tip that I recommend to everyone. If you're using a personal booster, make sure to go ahead and activate it, sell all your loot, and then log off the server, and then rejoin. The whole gist of this is you don't want to use as much time on a really good booster, like a 2.5 times. So I logged log out when I'm done selling, and then I rejoin. So we're gonna do that really quickly with this loot and see how much we get. We have 100,000. We're gonna go to the island first though, go up here and get our sell wand, our 2 times multiplier, and then we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to boosters, personal, and then we're gonna go ahead, sell really quick. So boom, the enchanted wheat, and only 20 of them made us 5 million. And of course we made extra from the wheat on its own, around 600,000. So we have 5.5 million roughly. And we do have a lot of wheat seeds we're gonna go ahead and sell really quick. So we're gonna put this all in the chest here. All right, another like 35,000. And then I guess I can go ahead and just sell all this, whatever's in here. All right, we log back onto Skyblock. And of course, if we go into boosters, inactive, and then go here, we have the boosters still available, which is really good to preserve them if you have a really good kind of booster. One thing I just realized, we sold every single wheat seed. I was supposed to keep a decent bit of them, so I'm gonna break a lot of this and repair it all with a decent amount of the seeds left over. I think we'll have enough to fill this all back in, if I'm not mistaken. So now that we have that situated, we can place all the seeds in on our regular farm that we manual farm with, and we should be fine moving forward. I think it's safe to say we're just gonna go ahead and do a big sell. We might as well. So we're gonna do /boosters, and we're gonna go ahead, activate our credit booster for 2.5 times. Go ahead and go here, and let's see how much we make. We have 5.7 million, 34.1 million, and that's with a 7.35 times multiplier. So that is not bad. I'll take it, definitely. We're definitely getting that island upgrade in the future that we are trying to get, of course. I also placed down a virtual alt because I do have to get off in a while here. But that being said, we got a lot of progress done on the perfect start so far. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. I do appreciate all the support, and I will see you all in the next one.